Hi, welcome to episode 269 of your favorite daily podcast, a couple of things, a podcast about things. There are 96 days left in the year. 96 is an octagonal number, a refactorable number, and an untouchable number. I don't know what any of those things mean, but well, I think I know what octagonal means just because this is octagonal. But that's just a fun fact about the number 96. Another fun fact about 96, which is that 96 AD is the year that the book of Revelation was written according to traditional dating. That is also a fun fact about the number. I tried to look for fun facts about the number 269, but everything was either too serious or too boring. In fact, the website that I visited that has all these random fun facts about numbers just says 269 is a boring number. So there you have it. Anyway, today's episode is just gonna be me talking about a bunch of random things that have been on my mind for the past couple of days and are not fully fleshed out enough to be whole episodes on their own. So yeah, this is another random musings and ramblings episode. I know you will enjoy it because why else would you be here? Okay, thanks for listening. Right, so random things that have been on my mind for the past couple of days. I don't know why I got this random fascination with number fun facts. I do remember that there was a while back where I was like, I'm going to do, if I don't know what to talk about again, I'm just going to start doing on this day in history and Koko Inu Iweroyin and things like that. That means news, like news highlights, I think is the loose translation of Koko Inu Iweroyin. But anyway, so I discovered this numbers API website that just gives you fun facts about numbers. And I just decided to start doing it on the podcast. And you know why it's great? It's my podcast. I can do whatever I like. But yeah, so a random thing that I was thinking about is how, or like, if a couple of days ago I can't remember what social media platform I was on, but I saw a comment where somebody was like, you're better than this. Oh yes, it was on LinkedIn. I was like, you're better than this, and it made me laugh because you don't know this person, you don't know what they are better than or not better than, you don't know anything about them, you just know things about them based on the image that they have projected and how you have interpreted that image. And so you have made assumptions about this person and you have created this image of who this person is in your mind solely based on what they have posted on the internet, or maybe what other people have posted about them on the internet. And then you don't know this, again, you do not know this person, because if you know somebody, I don't think you comment on their post publicly saying you are better than this. You probably message them and be like, bro, sis, you shouldn't be doing that, you're better than this. But entire strangers on the internet will literally message people or comment on their posts and be like, you are better than this. Ma'am, sir, you don't know me, you don't know what I'm better than, you don't know you don't know anything about me. So I find that very, very interesting, and I wonder why people do that. I guess it's that whole thing about putting people on a pedestal and like having expectations of people based on the fact that they are somewhat public. I mean, like, I'm not talking like celebrity status or whatever, just like you have a following of whatever number, but there are people who follow you and listen to you and blah blah blah, and so people have these expectations about you and put you on this pedestal, and if you do anything or say anything that tampers with that image that they've had of you, then they like start spiraling or whatever. Yeah, I guess this episode is about this because this is 4 minutes in and I'm still on this topic. But yeah, what else has been on my mind in the past couple of days is, I know I talk about this a lot, and honestly I'm maybe tired of myself saying it, but it's just because of how true it is that literally you can choose to do something new with yourself. Like, you can choose to just wake up one day and just do whatever it is you want to do, like start a new career, start learning something new, try a new craft. Like, really the only thing stopping you is yourself most of the time from doing things. Like, it's just so amazing how much we can do if we just decide to do the thing, and just how we can easily adapt to things. I think I've spoken about like the classes I'm doing in my gym, and the one I'm really enjoying the most is my boxing class. And I had a boxing class, and I realized that now when we get to the end of the class, I'm always surprised that, oh, it's over already. Because when I first started, you guys, I would just be like, oh my god, when is this going to be over? I can't keep going, I can't go on, I'm exhausted. But now, and it's the same 1 hour class, and now I'm like, oh, we're done. Okay. I didn't know that we were done. So basically my endurance is better. I have built up endurance. Like, it's just so amazing. 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I did not know anything about boxing. I could not, well, okay, maybe that's not true. I knew something about boxing, but like, I couldn't go through a 1 hour class. By 30 minutes into class, I was already exhausted. But now I'm here doing a 4 hour, and like, oh, that's it. And I still have time to go and do my attempted pull-ups. We're getting closer to a pull-up, by the way, but I still go and attempt my pull-ups and do, maybe walk a bit on the treadmill or something. Like, I still have so much energy. And it's just so amazing how we can just adapt to things. And it's not just physical exercise related things, but like many different kinds of things. And it's just a beautiful thing, honestly. And then, oh, another random thing that crossed my mind recently was about generative AI tools. I don't even know what I was saying. I was typing something, and you know how your phone gives you the next word sometimes in the autocomplete thing, and I was like, everybody keeps saying that generative AI tools, especially the text ones, is just like they are giving you probability of the next set of words, or word that will come after each other or whatever. And I'm like, so are generative AI text tools basically autocomplete but on steroids? I don't know. What do you think? Again, random musings and random ramblings. Welcome to the inner workings of my mind. There was one more thing that came to my mind that I was going to talk about, but now I've forgotten it because I didn't write it down, because this was just a very random, on the fly, off the fly, whatever episode. And I guess that will be tomorrow's episode if I remember it, and I will write it down if I remember it, hopefully. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for listening to my very random musings and ramblings today. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful, or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye.